Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we're going to be talking about New York Comic Con a little bit. I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff I got while I was there, some of the stuff I got at home while I was there, some of the stuff I got just before Comic Con that I still want to talk about. We're going to talk about the statue I've been working on. I have it sitting right here. I'll pull it over in a minute. And we're going to talk about the channel, what we're going to be doing going forward, some giveaway type stuff, which I know you guys are probably interested in that. We'll get to that in a little bit, not quite yet. We're going to talk about just some kind of general stuff. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to cut this video up a lot probably because I didn't plan it out. I want to kind of wing it and see how it goes first. First thing I want to talk about though is New York Comic Con, since I just got back. First time going. It was great, and I went courtesy of Mega Bloks, being part of the Collectors Council, which was a really good experience. Not only was it really fun to hang out with those guys, but we got to do a lot of fun stuff, interviewing people in the Halo cosplay and things like that. It was a really, really good time. So shout out to all the people on the council, including Green Skull and Panzer and Dino and Cross and Dustin. So all of those guys' links are going to be in the description below, so check them out. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. A lot of good people. Good times, lots and lots of fun for that. Other thing I want to say is New York Comic Con is definitely smaller than San Diego, but oh my goodness, is it crowded. Even maybe more than San Diego Comic Con. I thought it was going to be so much less crowded. It's not, especially sometimes like even Thursday. Like, you don't expect the first day to be particularly crowded. It was very, very, very crowded. So if you don't get a chance to go to San Diego Comic Con and you're not sure if it's worth going to New York because everybody says, well, it's not San Diego, it's just New York, I think you should probably go. I know it's getting more and more difficult to go, but it's definitely worth going. There's a lot of fun. So check out New York Comic Con if you can, and then check out all that Mega Bloks stuff too, because we have a lot of good footage of people having fun. So you don't have to take my word for it, you'll see for yourself. Okay, so let's talk about the goodies that I got at Comic Con first. So first thing is, Mega Bloks made this for all the council members. They all got an Anthony's Customs name thing. No, we all got our own, obviously, but it's so cool. Like, it's a small thing, but it's really, really awesome. I'm really happy that they made that. Psyched to have it. You can see these are like embossed. They're all sticking out, the letters are. That's pretty awesome. I'm really psyched to have that. It's so cool to have them put something like this together. So got that, which is really cool. And then the other cool thing, well, they did a bunch of cool things, but one of the other cool things they did is they had the block party, which was kind of like a party for the collector people and some other people in the industry and things like that. So the cool thing about that is the way they invited people to that was they gave them this particular custom-made Mega Blok, which looks like this. And I'll show you what I have in my hand in a second, but you can see right there at the bottom, Collector's Block Party, Admit 1, and then on the other side I had like the address and stuff, but it's like a black 3D printed block with some cool silver detail work on there. So that's really cool. It's like, you don't see things like that. Normally you just get like a little card or an invite or just an email or something, but this, everybody that we gave this to loved it. So that was really awesome, and I'm one of those people. Then the other thing is what I'm holding here is at the party they had these bins of Mega Bloks, which, you know, you don't think about it, but everybody probably in North America has at some point handled a building toy. So when they're just sitting there and you're all hanging out, you kind of can't help but build stuff. So after we got done playing Halo and hanging out and stuff, I went over there and I just kind of started building, and I built the first ever one-of-a-kind, and it's not for sale or anything special in any way, but it's a little Master Chief that I made. I wanted to show you guys that because they had these cool unique green blocks and the gold ones. So as soon as I saw that, I thought, yeah, I got to build a Master Chief. So that's about 10 minutes worth of work. So that's why it's not particularly good, but that's what it is. And I snuck that block, built the invitation block in there in the back just as a kind of little memento thing. So that's going to stay there. The other thing they did is they gave us some sets. So I'll be reviewing these very soon. A little bit of something for everybody. I had to take them out of the boxes to get them home, but I can show you guys the instruction manual so you can see what's coming up. So a little bit of Call of Duty there. A little bit of Assassin's Creed, a little bit of Halo. You guys know I like me some Halo, and a little bit of Terminator. So if you are into any of these things, then you will be happy about that. All right, let's talk about some other stuff that I got at the convention. So first of all, the early release of the SH Figuarts Goku. It didn't get it for me. I actually didn't buy anything for myself, which is kind of odd. I normally do that. Didn't buy anything for myself at the convention, but I will be reviewing Goku, and I have his packaging somewhere too. But that's from my buddy Tommy. Frieza also, had to get them both, so that'll be reviewed very soon also for Tommy. And then for my buddy Armando, the exclusive True Force Mega Man from New York Comic Con. Very, very cool looking figure. Again, not for me, but I get to review it since I'm the one that went and got it. So, thanks to those guys for letting me review their stuff. What else? Some things that I didn't get at Comic-Con, but I figure I'll show you guys just because they're sitting here. I'm a huge fan of The Matrix. It's actually my favorite movie, the original one anyway, and I don't mind the other two as much as some people do, but I bought myself some Matrix figures. So I don't know if I'm going to actually review these since they're so old. If you guys want me to review them, let me know in the comments, but we'll see. They're cool. They're mostly static figures, but I never had them before, so I figure what the heck, I'll get those. Another thing, back to Halo now. This book just came out recently, and for those of you that aren't super into Halo, but like reading some good sci-fi, this one's pretty good. I just started it, and I can tell it's already really interesting, but it's talking about mostly Fred, who's a character, or a main character in Halo 5, one of those Spartans from Blue Team. So if you like some sci-fi reading, this is one you want to pick up, and if you're just into Halo and you want to get into the lore some more, this one's really, really good too. So definitely check that out if you want to do that. So one of the other things I got while I was away, and this came way faster than I thought it was going to. Let me get my statue moved out of the way here, because this area right here where you're seeing me reach over and grab the statue like a table, it's not a table, it's a gigantic box. I don't know where I can put this. It's a gigantic box. It's easily the largest box I've ever received in the mail or in the post of any sort. And it was sent to me by a company called Imaginarium Art, and it's a giant statue. So here, I don't have it opened yet because I wanted to show you how massive. This is actually the internal box that was inside the shipper box. So let me move the camera just so you can see a little bit of what this looks like. So I'm a large person, all right? You guys know I'm particularly tall, like 6'5", and strong. I'm not a weakling, and I went into a full sweat trying to get this in the house. It's very heavy. If I stand it up, you'll be able to see it comes up to my hip. So it's very large. Now I know the statue inside is not actually that large. The statue is not gonna come up to my hip, but it has definitely some size to it because they needed a box this big to put the foam around it and do the shipping thing. But yeah, it's like 90 pounds. It's really, really huge. And hopefully it's as cool as just getting a box this big is. So keep an eye out for this. I'll be reviewing this very soon. And I'll link to their Facebook page and their website, so check out those two things also. And then we'll see how that goes. I'm out of breath. I'm really out of shape right now, but I'm out of breath just from moving this thing. It's so big and heavy. All right, let's talk about the statue briefly now. Like I said, we're gonna mix up a little bit of everything. So before I left, you guys saw me working on that Akuma statue. You guys didn't know it was Akuma for a long time. Like, so many people said that it was Titan form of Eren Yeager. Even after I said no, they were still trying to convince me that that's what it was. It wasn't, it was Akuma. But anyway, so here's the top half. It's still not done. I still haven't baked it. I still have some stuff to do. But you might, if you're super observant, you might notice that his eyes are actually a little bit different. I had to get some bigger eyes for him. So I pulled out the old eyes and I have to resculpt the face just a little bit. So if it looks a little off, that's why. But this is generally what the upper body's gonna look like. So there's that. Figure you guys might like to see it kind of in real life rather than in the sped up video. So that's that. It's mostly ready to go. I actually have to do a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be putting the gloves on him also. At first I wasn't going to. I wanted to do something a little bit unique with this statue, since you know you can buy an Akuma statue that has all the standard features that Akuma has, and I kind of wanted to give him like this, I don't know, like post-fight look. So he wasn't going to have his gloves on or his sandals, and he was just going to kind of be just something a little bit different. I was really into that, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know, I really want to do the gloves too now, and I am doing the sandals for sure. So I'm not sure about that. If you guys want to tell me what you think, I'm happy to hear it. Can't say I'm going to necessarily do what you suggest, but I'm going to go for it and we'll see what happens. But see, here's the thing is I really enjoyed sculpting like the backs of the hands and the veins and stuff. So I'm kind of hating to sculpt over that with the gloves, but I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. And then you guys didn't get to see much of the legs and feet before I left. And I didn't record all of it because I know it's starting to get to be a long series. So I wanted to bring that out and show you the bottom half a little bit. So here is most of the left leg. Well, the left leg is completely done, and most of the right leg. So on the left leg, what we're going to be doing is I have to sculpt the clothes on top of this. And the reason I sculpted the musculature first and why it's not necessarily 100% detailed is I'm going to be like rolling out the clay super thin and actually making the clothes out of the clay and then kind of draping them over. So you'll get to see all of the main musculature through the clothes, but you don't need to have all that detail underneath. So what I've done is I've added the veins to the lower leg and I've added the sandals, so hopefully that's showing up okay on camera. So he's going to have his sandals for sure, and I just need to do it on this leg. And if you're wondering why this leg looks like this, you might have noticed in the sped up video why we have this extra chunk. He's just going to be standing on like a rock or something, which I've already blocked out the rock. Very detailed work right there, but just to give him a little bit more character. And I have his other foot blocked out too. I haven't done the sandal on that yet, but so it's coming together nicely. Once we get the sandals done and the feet done, have to do the clothes, have to add more veins to the leg, to the other leg, and then I have to do the gloves. Then I have to, on top of the clothes, I have to add the belt, or on top of the pants I have to add the belt, and then on top of the belt I have to add the shirt, because as you can see, no shirt. So the shirt's going to be hanging down around the waist. I think I might leave it off altogether, I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think about all this stuff, by the way. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. And also, another thing I wanted to talk about, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, I don't necessarily like him having the logo on his back all the time. And I was going to leave it off, but I'm kind of tempted to paint the kanji on there, so let me know what you guys think about that also. And then lastly for the statue, I've been told by a few people it needs to be Shin Akuma, which I like Shin Akuma, but I'm very much a fan of the P1 colors, so let me know what you guys think about that also. Because I can't say I'm going to do whatever you guys say, but I'd like to take it under advisement at least a little bit, just to hear your general thoughts on the matter. Alright, so there's a statue, and that's a good segue because that's a little bit different from the stuff I've done in the past. I haven't done too many time-lapse or sped-up videos. I did the painting a while ago, but this is a good series. You guys seem to be liking it a lot, and I'm having fun making it, so that's cool. But here's the thing. You guys know I collect the action figures, and I like that stuff, but I like video games and other forms of entertainment kind of more than action figures. So I'm not saying I'm not going to be reviewing action figures or making customs anymore. Obviously that's what I do. But I'm really, really strongly considering, to the point where I'm pretty positive I'm going to be doing this, a lot more video game stuff and a lot more like TV and movie reviews. You know, I watch all the main shows and that kind of thing, so I'd like to talk to you guys about that stuff because it's what I like to do. You know, I don't just collect action figures and make statues and customs. I do a lot of other stuff. And making videos and putting a new video up every day of just action figures, to be honest, for me, it's not the most fun. I mean, I like this stuff, but reviewing this many figures every day, and it's just, I want to get some more variety mixed in. So you guys can look forward to that. Hopefully you can look forward to it, and maybe some new people are going to join up on the channel and like that stuff. But I don't think I can go for very much longer doing a figure review every single day. We're still going to do them. It's still going to be a main part of this channel at least. And as far as the gaming and other stuff goes, that might end up getting split back into the Flag Captured Gaming channel. But for now, especially once Halo comes out, I'm going to be doing definitely a lot of Halo stuff and other gameplay stuff and things like that. So hopefully you guys are on board, and if not, get on board because it's happening. I want to do that other stuff, so I'm going to do it. And that's a good segue to the other thing I wanted to talk about. I want to do, and I'm going to do, some small giveaways for sure, and then definitely, well, hopefully, not definitely, so some small giveaways for sure, and then hopefully some pretty significantly cool giveaways. In this situation, it's going to be all Halo related. If you guys aren't aware, Halo 5 is coming out very soon. So I'm not going to go into the details of what what you're gonna have to do to get the stuff and what stuff it is entirely right now, because I have to work out some of the kinks still and make sure everything is gonna be what I need and that kind of stuff. So I have some cool stuff which I'm gonna be giving away free. It's not gonna cost you anything. I think, you know, a lot of people get mad when you do like a US only giveaway. I think, and I have to figure out some of these details also. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna not make it US only. However, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I think if I'm gonna do worldwide, which I'm okay with, I can't cover worldwide shipping. That can cost incredible amounts of money. So I think I might just leave it up to you guys. If you are international and you want to take part in these giveaways, perfectly fine. I might make you have to cover shipping. It's either that or I don't let you participate at all, I think, at this point. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So I'll give you guys more details about the giveaways. I'll have specific videos for those as we go forward. I don't know what items exactly I'm going to be giving away at this point. I have a few that are locked down for sure, and then some others that are going to be, like I said, particularly cool. Things that I kind of want to keep, but I'm okay giving them away. So we're going to do that. And I think that's it. Pretty soon, we're almost at the end of the year, so pretty soon I'll be doing my top 10 figures of the year. Maybe a bottom 10, I don't know. People don't like the negative stuff, but we've had some pretty lousy figures this year, so we'll see about that. So definitely keep an eye out for that in a couple of months here, not quite yet. And keep an eye out for the rest of this bad boy. We're getting there. He's slowing down the rest of my customs, but I really wanted to branch out and do something new. And so for those of you that haven't been following this series, I haven't made statues before. I just, kind of as a challenge for myself, I wanted to see if I could do it. So this is my first one, and this is how it's turning out. So I'm going to get this guy finished up. I have some more customs going on currently, and I have a bunch of reviews to do. I have a bunch of reviews already uploaded. Just need to make them live. So all this new stuff that I showed you, be on the lookout for that. I have some other new stuff coming in soon. I have some videos already done, so keep an eye out for all of that stuff. And like I said, check out all these guys in the description below, all of these different people that I mentioned earlier. Lots of good stuff. So stick around for my stuff, go to their channel, and stick around for the channels and Twitters and everything, and stick around for their stuff. If you are not already following my Twitter and my Facebook, there's things on there that aren't on YouTube. So it's cool that you guys are here, but like I said, if you want to have some like bonus content or more interaction and things like that, check out my Twitter, check out my Facebook, and we have some cool stuff. And you're going to need to have those things for the contest. So as far as free goes, it's free monetarily, but you're going to need to be on Twitter and Facebook for that stuff too. All right, so I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about right now. So thanks for watching, and keep collecting.